Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to the next preview discussion of the Season 2 of Yashahime. Um, Now we're discussing the next preview, Episode 16, or 40, for the next preview called The Three Princesses Escape. Well, yeah, the three princesses are there, but you have to include, they're with Kagome and Inuyasha now, so kind of makes like, well, the group escapes, or just call it the escape from the Black Pearl or something. But yeah, it's called the Three Princes Escape though. But anyway, getting to the preview itself. So it opens up with Kirimaru, looking, saying that thing is, for the video I have here has those subtitles. So, but given the gist of it, the Kirimaru was discussing with Sesshomaru and Rin and Jokin that how when the Grim Comet officially collides with the Earth, the whole human race will become extinct and they'll become demon fodder, and the demons will fear him and humans worship him. That's what he's saying. So it continues up with them talking right there, and Sesshomaru is still weak with his Haku being drained, and then we get more of more of a narration of Kagome saying, Toa, tell me more about the other world, which I'm interested to see hearing more, because I want to hear more things have changed since I want to hear her perspective of how things have changed since Kagome has stayed in the feudal era. Stumbling my words again. How things have changed since then, Like you said, she showed her, Toa showed her the new, how the technology of phones have developed, with pictures and stuff. So I like to hear more of what she tells Toa more what happens back in the other world. Or, I'm saying the other word, the future, I could say. The future. And then we cut to, hey, we see Sango coming back, which is nice, because I've missed Sango. She's only appeared in only one or two episodes, briefly, sadly, though. I love Sango, and she's a great character, I've always said, and badass at times, and it's great to see her coming back again in this episode. So we have this little wide shot of her holding Kilala. We have Shippo and Takachio there, and her twin daughters, Gyokoto and Kinyu. So we have Takachio that's, basically tell about what's going on, I guess. Takachio telling Sango and her daughters about what's going on. And we have, the twins holding Shippo, being, oh, you're so cute, and all that. And then we have come back with our trio with Kagome and Inuyasha, they're inside of Toga's tomb, inside of a skeleton with all the bones were from before, where they got the Tetsaiga from. Nice to see that again, and also those asking about either it was Toa or Kagome saying, what do you think of the slouch socks trend? Slouch socks trend. Okay. And then also in the shot where all five of them are in Toga's skeletal remains, Kagome is holding two bows. It's not Moha's because she has her bow, but Kagome is holding two bows. I wonder why. I wonder why she's having two bows. Must be a new weapon. I don't know. So that's got to be explained in the episode. So I'm just guessing why does she have two bows? And then Inuyasha saying no time for chit chat, and back with Sesshomaru, we Sesshomaru right now taking out the Tenseiga. The Tenseiga is glowing, so I've assumed that maybe I've assumed right now that Toa is calling for the Tenseiga, maybe, because they said that they said they need the Tenseiga to get him out of the border or the afterlife. So maybe that's why Sesshomaru has it and why it's glowing. And then we have the shot of both the Tenseiga and Tetsaiga together, and saying Toa, summon the Tenseiga. So we have now the two shots of the two swords together again. Okay, good, nice. Nice to see them both the swords, and which I kind of find funny. When these two swords are together again, I like how funny that how Inuyasha's Tenseiga, you know, like the weaving of the handle looks like a little bit worn out, but yet the handle, the weaving of the handle of the Tenseiga still looks perfectly new. I'm just saying because I find that funny because probably because the Tenseiga is hardly ever used, and it's just Shomu hardly ever uses it, but Inuyasha uses the Tenseiga a whole lot of times, so I find it funny that the weavings of both the sword's handles, one is like worn out, then the other one is perfectly fine still. I'm just saying. So, but it's good to still see both the swords together again, and we get once again that wide shot of Toga's tomb, nice. And then we see once again with Rin, Jokin, with weak Sesshomaru like still being drained, and instead of this green glowing forest, I don't know where that is. This green glowing forest, but Rin and Jokin are in there with him. We got our title of the next episode, The Three Princes Escape. Shippo using his top knop again. And then we have this scrolling shot of all our 5 characters, Setsuna, Toa, Moroha, Inuyasha, Kagome, in that order. Where the fire is in the background, so I assume they're still looking at the lake of the Staff of Two Heads. That's where all the fires in the background are, so... But yeah, once again, like we see in that one shot really quick, you see Kagome holding 2 bows. So I don't see where should she get the 2 bows? I'm not sure though. And as for the next the next like 15-second preview, it's pretty much the same, except for one scene right here. It's except for this one scene where like Toa is glowing, like where her energy is powering up. I assume that she's holding the Tenseiga, powering the Tenseiga, I guess, because that's like the Tenseiga's glow is the same kind of color, matching what this energy is around Toa right now. So yeah, that's what I have to assume right now. I assume she's holding the Tenseiga, powering it to probably use it to escape now. So, but yeah, that's the preview for the next episode of Three Princesses Escape. I'm once again looking forward to it. I just hope we'll get more, because after Toa learning that the shock that her teacher from the future is Kirimaru's other incarnation, Osamu Kirin, because he's the one who can see the Grim Comet, and Kirimaru knows about him, so have him see stuff from the future, what's coming. So I want to see more. Like after the end, it's like, what? Mr. Kirin is Kirimaru's right arm, and I'm hoping we'll see more of a shock in the next episode. Like what? Oh my God, my teacher! All this time he was Kirimaru's incarnation. Oh, like that makes sense. Mr. Kidding, almost like short for Kirimaru. Something like that, hopefully, but maybe. But anyway, yeah. The next episode, looking forward to seeing, because the past episodes it's been amping up now, like that, and yeah. And so that's it for this next preview. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode review of the next episode 2 of the new series I'm currently watching, the Genius Prince's Guide to Raising a Nation Out of Debt, episode 2. That's going to be coming up next. So thanks for watching, and see y'all later.